All right, welcome to Two Guys One Take. My name is Noah, and that is Turner. And Turner, football is back. We
We've
got
been waiting for it.
preseason football. We got getting ready for the season, podcasts and shows and other shit.
Yup.
This is the best time where everybody, well, most teams, we'll talk about it, but most teams, even if they're in a lower tier than another team, they kind of feel like they have a chance. You got hope this time of year, which is always fun.
Yup.
Um, we got we just got done watching the first quarter Seahawks
Mm-hmm.
preseason game. Drew Lock looking fantastic. So I'm fired up. I'm ready to go
Yup.
through everything.
Drew Lock putting his body on the line kind of got me ready.
Ran right through a guy for a first down. Gave the
Just because,
signal in the
yup,
first
face
quarter of the
mask.
first preseason game. Got a face mask as well. I said, Drew, oh my God.
Oh my
Um,
God. He's trying to fucking win a spot.
I I think he can play. But we've got a little gimmick we're gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
We are gonna well, first of all, one of us is gonna go 32-0, picking over unders for every team.
Yup.
So
Devin, tune in.
So Devin, I hope you're listening. Put together a parlay. Um, but Turner has done some work putting together a tier list based on the Vegas win totals. So we're going to
Yup.
kind of run through these. We'll spend time on every team. If your team stinks, we'll probably spend less time on it. So sorry about that. Um, and then we'll each give our over/under pick. And as usual, we will keep track of those. Just to circle back on some things that we've kept track of, though, you demolished me in the basketball playoffs draft, which was a
Yup.
while ago now, but you killed me in that. Um, and we will remember to follow up on the division winners that we picked in baseball um,
Mm.
before
Good.
when the season's over. And right now we're both looking kind of rough in those, but that's okay.
Re- I need to revisit that actually.
If we have here, we'll just do a quick MLB prediction. So you had in the Central the Pirates to
Shit.
win the NL Central. We each picked the Dodgers in the West, but we decided to go off of second place, and you picked the Giants, and
God damn it.
I picked the Padres. I had the Cubs in the Central. You had the Phillies in the East. You had the Royals in the AL Central. You had the
God, I'm
Rangers in
just
the
doing fucking
Rain,
terrible.
Rangers in the AL West and Red Sox in the AL East. So you might go 0 for 6.
Wait, the
I
Rangers could pull through for me.
Rangers could somehow that division is still on the line, even though they're all like under
Who'd I pick in
500
the NL
basically.
East? The
The
Phillies?
Phillies.
Fuck me, man. God damn it.
So I
I'm
had
doing great.
Cubs in the Central, Padres second place in the West, Braves in the East. AL Central, did we both pick the Royals? I don't
Yeah,
know
I
what
don't know
we were
why
on
we
for
did
that.
that.
And then I picked the Mariners for the West and the Yankees for the East. So
Well,
kind of rough. But we're gonna do better at football. I can
yes,
already
we
feel
are.
it. I
Mm-hmm.
can already feel it. Um, So we're gonna go through, like I said, in tiers. So we've got the A tier, the B tier, and the C tier, and it's split up into their win totals. So Turner, explain. So A tier is
A
anybody.
tier,
Go ahead.
yeah. Oh, A tier is just anyone that's projected over 9.5 wins. B tier in between 7.5 and 8.5, and then C tier is any team that is projected below 7.5 wins. They're all split up pretty evenly. I mean, the C tier's lower, but that's like pretty. I mean, that's just dog shit
Yeah,
teams, so it's to be
there's less
expected.
teams. A lot of teams are always in the B tier every year. That's 7.5, 8.5 range
A
before
lot of
the
familiar
year.
faces.
Yeah, I mean A tier, kind of what you would expect. Kind of that top of the league. I feel like we should start with, I mean, the Super Bowl champs. I don't know. I'm a little biased, but I feel like we should start with the Seahawks,
No, I
considering they're
think we should.
coming off of winning the Super Bowl with Sam Darnold at quarterback, pretty much returning much of the same group on offense, just a new offensive coordinator, which I got to say I was more worried about coming into the year. It seems like it's going pretty well with Brian Fleury is his name from the 49ers. He runs a very similar system, Shanahan style offense. All the guys like the quotes coming out of training camp. They seem to really like the offense. Seems like it's kind of just plug and play right back. So um, obviously the big loss on offense is Kenneth Walker, but replacing him with Price, the rookie from Notre Dame, and then um, like kind of a timeshare between him and Halani, and
I forgot
um,
Charbonnet's kind of out for the year.
and then Charbonnet should come back later in the year off the
Yeah.
ACL. I think the run game will be a good split between those two, and I don't see it falling off a ton. Mostly because we didn't. It's not like we. I know he was the Super Bowl MVP, but we didn't super like rely on Kenneth Walker to like take 25 plus carries in a game pretty much
Yeah.
ever.
You
So
still have your receiving core,
same receiving core, same offensive line, same quarterback.
same great defense, same great
Yep,
defensive head coach, man.
yep,
I think
yep.
10
I
and a
mean,
half is kind of a snub. Not going to lie.
yeah, I know. I think. I
I
mean, it's a
hate it.
tougher schedule. It's a tougher schedule this year because first place schedule, Super Bowl champion,
Yeah.
it's like schedule. So it's going to be more night games, stuff like that. There's a stretch where the Hawks play like two of these games are like Monday and Sunday night games, and it's like Chiefs, Broncos, like
Mm.
Niners, like a stretch like that, which is tough. But
A tier.
I that's why you're in the A tier with all those A tier teams. I still think I think they go over the 10.5 number though. Um, just all the continuity coming back. If you're watching Hard Knocks at all, it just seems like the team has
Just
the
a vibe.
same vibe as last year, where they just are kind of about their business, which is nice.
Other
And
than McDonald getting mad at Devin.
that was I liked him getting mad at Derek Hall. That was good.
Yeah.
It
You
turns out
should.
I'm running the practice. That
Yeah.
shit got me fired up. That was a bar. Um,
Surprising.
and then they did a whole 20 minutes on Sam Darnold apparently just spinning the ball at a very high rate, which was
Yeah.
very, I mean,
Well, you
cool.
need
I
it.
like that. I do. You
You
do
need it.
need that. That got me going. I like that they just were zooming in on the football, and
Yeah.
we signed a kidnapper. You always need at least one good kidnapper
Every
on the
team needs
team.
it.
I've always said this. Um, if you're gonna be somebody who's gonna intercept the ball, sometimes you have to intercept a guy who stole your jewelry
Mm-hmm.
and teach him a lesson. So
Yeah.
Terrion Arnold, welcome to the team.
Yep.
We're getting a lot of
Resign
hate for that.
Witherspoon. That's huge.
Extended
Coming down.
Witherspoon, which was great. Gave him made him the highest paid cornerback, which getting him signed before Christian Gonzalez is great because now they're going to have to pay him more, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so yeah, because of all the continuity and bringing all the guys back for the most part, I think they go over that number, 10.5.
Yeah. I agree. I think the
Both on
defense is still
Seahawks
going to
over.
carry that team. We'll both take the over there. Yeah, I think the Seahawks are just going to probably destroy 10 and a half, in my opinion.
I think so too.
But
I think it's going to be just one of those easy ones.
I guess we can just go also with the Steelers.
Yeah,
I don't know if you watched the preseason game, but being a delusional fan always, something really, really just makes me excited to watch this season. Mike Tomlin not being the head coach and not having an offensive scheme, kind of letting his assistant coaches doing that, and then he's kind of taken Drew Aller under his wing, which is fucking crazy. I don't know if you've seen all of the stuff with that, but Drew Aller had a great game. Will Howard also had a great game. Mason Rudolph did what he did. His defense looks
yeah,
so good. I know we're playing against like second tier offensive linemen and stuff like that, but still, like the scheme looks good. They've talked to TJ a lot about how they're going to move around the defensive line and the linebackers, which I think every Steelers fan has been asking because,
yeah,
I mean, that's what every other team does. I mean, that's what every other high caliber defensive lineman does. Like you see Myles Garrett lining up under the center all the time. I think doing that to TJ would be awesome. The only kind of rough side to this team is going to be the offensive line again. We're still pretty young, and then even like Fatanu, he's not off to a very hot start. Broderick Jones also is still just playing terribly. He played most of that preseason game, which was good to see, but I don't think it's gonna like match the same level against a real defensive line. That being said, I'm going to take the over because Aaron Rodgers last year, more weapons to throw to, 4 tight ends. What team doesn't want 4 tight ends? I don't know. I do. And yeah, it's just going to be fun. And we'll see what's going on. I think this line, 7.5, is kind of crazy, especially with how the Steelers always perform, being like 9-8. Like that, you should at least give them 8, 8.5. But we'll have to see what happens, man. It's going to be a great year, no Tomlin.
We're battling
Hopefully
adversity right now.
we are. Noah's on the
Battling adversity.
move.
I'm on
Hallway pod.
hallway pod battling some adversity at the moment, but Turner, keep ripping on the Steelers.
Okay. I'm also scared about the run game. I think that just goes in with the defensive line. They also ran a shit ton of bootlegs. I mean, it looked like old Mike McCarthy kind of offensive play style, like Rodgers prime era with that bootleg. And I know he can't really move, but that'll shift the pocket away from like defensive linemen. So could be good as long as we get open in space. I know they're going to do a lot of screen plays as they always do our running backs. And then you think of Caleb Johnson was absolutely non-existent during the game. And then after the game, it comes out that he's on a chopping block. Like he's either going to get cut or get traded, which is crazy because we haven't seen him in any real game, honestly, especially last year. I mean, and then we signed Dowdle. So who knows what's going to happen, man? Who really knows what's going to happen? But I'm excited to see new faces. The only one that I really didn't like not seeing was Danny Smith, my boy, chewing gum, making Pete Carroll look like his son.
That
Yeah,
was sick.
but
I just battled so much adversity
you did. You froze there a little bit too.
Yeah, so some people just came into the club room that I was in. Whole
They
family just started cooking
yelling.
dinner. Just started cooking dinner
Mm,
and talking. I told him, I lied to him. I said I was on a job interview,
damn.
and then I left.
And then you started talking about football. Wow.
Yeah, I just wanted to see their face. I'm so sorry. Sorry to those people. But I did get to hear the entire Steelers breakdown. I'm excited about Dowdle.
Yes.
I don't know why, but when you start talking run game, we started talking Dowdle and Jalen Warren, I just kind of think that's going to be kind of fun.
It's going to be fun. I mean, look what he did with the Panthers last year, and they didn't have
I know.
any sort of offensive line. So,
I know. And I think this puts Warren in a better spot where, like, he can be. I mean, I know they showed us on Sunday Night Football last year that he can, like, pull, soccer goals and stuff when he's running. He, like, ties himself to a soccer goal and he runs and he pulls it. But he's more of a pass catching, like, kind of and I feel like it was redundant with him and Gainwell last year, even though Gainwell was the Steelers MVP.
yeah.
But I think this is more of a complimentary. Warren can be kind of like a pass catcher, still get some between the tackles running, and then Dowdle can really be like kind of like the old Najee Harris, Jalen Warren combo. So I'm a fan.
And like wide receivers, man, just give him the ball and let him do something in space. That's why I kind of like the bootleg. I mean, everyone's just running very tight slants, so
I'm excited about Pittman. I think he fits with what Rodgers wants to do. Just quick,
he does.
easy, like big body, quick receiver. Whereas like DK, as good as he is, he would have fit awesome with like prime Rodgers. But this version of Rodgers is just not
And
like a perfect fit. Whereas Pittman, I like.
he didn't have anything to open him up last year. Like everyone, he's getting double teamed all the time. I mean, they knew they were going to try to force him the ball, and
Yep.
he didn't catch very well. So hopefully this kind of takes some weight off his shoulders. And then news from camp, man. Roman Wilson is apparently is just beating the fuck out of Jeremy. So
Jeremy. Is Jeremy, I don't mean this in a rude way, nothing against people that are cross-eyed. Is Jeremy cross-eyed?
I think so. He also wears a
Okay.
guardian cap, so I don't know if any that played into anything. Well,
don't want to get more cross-eyed. Really
Mm-mm.
need to protect my noggin. I just saw his
Yeah.
picture on, I've been doing some fantasy football mock drafts, and I was like, oh, Jeremy, click on him, and I was like, whoa, it's kind of a jump scare. I was like,
Yeah.
I didn't realize that's what we were working with,
I
but hey,
think they actually did that to him, so he could see the ball coming in farther.
perfectly right into his hands.
Yep.
Did you already say you're gonna go over?
Oh, of course I'm gonna go over.
Okay, I'm gonna go over as well, mostly in solidarity. Also, I just like the picture of Mike McCarthy just holding the Steelers helmet, so
Yep.
this is really just a homer
Also,
pick.
the Steelers media made him look so much older. Like when you see him on the field, you're like, oh
Yeah, he
god, he
looks
looks
fine.
kind of good, dude. He looks pretty good. But like
He looks fine.
when
But
they
the
were
media
doing,
picture was bad. It's like
dude, he looks like
gray.
a senile old man. Like he's fucking battling stage 4 cancer, dude. It's crazy.
Oh, it's bad. Yeah.
It's bad. Well,
Okay.
all right, man.
So
We hit an A tier. We hit a B tier. Let's hit a C tier.
let's hit a C tier. Which
Let's
which C
go.
tier do you want to start with?
Let's go for our friends. Our friends in the PNW. Let's go with the Raiders, man.
The Raiders.
Let's see what we got for them.
5.5 total, win total.
5.5 total, dude.
I watched a little bit of their preseason game. I wanted to see Mendoza throw the rock a little bit, and he looked good. I thought he
Mm-hmm.
looked good. I thought he looked pretty crisp. Looked honestly like he did at Indiana. I know it's like, vanilla defenses and whatever, but he's out there first game with in front of the home fans. I thought it was encouraging if you're a Raiders fan. I think the improvements they've made on the O line, going out and spending on a center, and I can just say this from experience, like the Seahawks have a decent O line, but Clint Kubiak made them look like a really good O line because of the way that he calls plays. And I think this O line is decent, but not great. And it's definitely better than last year. And he will scheme it up in a way that will make them look better than they are. Um, I think Cousins will probably start the year, don't you think? Yeah. So as
Yeah,
long
but
as he
I
doesn't keep fighting Max Crosby at practice,
I give him like a 3 game stint. Like
I was
he
gonna say
goes
three,
he goes
three or
1-2,
four.
0-3.
Yep.
We're gone.
I think
Um,
he'll play 3 or 4 games at the start of the year.
I
Um,
think this
yeah,
team is going to be in a lot of high scoring games
I
for
agree.
both sides, which I
I agree.
like that. I like that. I think the Raiders need a little bit of a. I mean,
Little juice.
would you rather lose a low scoring game or lose a high scoring game?
Well, you're asking the wrong guy.
Okay,
I
that
would
is
rather
true.
lose a low scoring game just because I'm a sicko. But I can appreciate a fun shootout. Like I do like watching the Bengals play
Yeah,
because I'm like, I don't know what's
but
going to happen, but both teams are going to score 30.
yeah, like I mean, Giants Cowboys last year. We got a refs
Fantastic.
masterclass. Beautiful,
Fantastic. Hmm.
beautiful. Also, Connor Hayward's on the Raiders. That's pretty cool. I don't know if you
Yeah,
know who
shout
that
out
is.
former Steeler. Yes, fullback, former Steeler
Fullback.
fullback,
Who even know that position existed?
and who knew you could turn Hayward into one? Because wasn't he a tight end and then he became a fullback and
He was
he's
a running back, and then they
oh
turned him
my
into a
god.
tight end, and then they turned him
And
back
then
into a
they
fullback.
said, "Why don't you go back in the backfield, buddy?"
Yep.
Um,
And then he
yes,
does
I
do
do
the
remember
tush
that.
push. He does do it. He is the
Yes,
guy.
the only reason that I know him as a non-Steelers fan is because of Hard Knocks in season when
Hmm.
they did like a
Oh,
whole
yep.
thing about him and Cam
Him and
Hayward,
Cam. Yep. Had to,
and I
because I
was
thought it
like,
was going to be
"Wow,
Cam's last year, but then we re-signed him to a shit ton of money
he
for.
just keeps going."
He just keeps going.
Um, yeah, the Raiders are going to be in high-scoring games. I think they're going to be kind of like a just like a fun team, though. I think even if you're not a Raiders fan, I think it'll be fun to tune in and like, oh, Brock Bowers, Genty, Mendoza, Clint Kubiak calling plays. Oh yeah, Max Crosby's still in the team. That's kind of weird.
Malik
Um,
Benson.
Malik Benson, Jalen Naylor, shout out. They gave him some money in free agency. Um,
I don't know if you're a Jack Beck fan, but shout
Big
out
Jack Beck
TCU.
fan. Shout out to the Horned Frogs.
Mm-hmm.
I think this team is going to go barely over, like 6 wins, I think.
I like 6.
6 or 7 if they really get hot, but that's a good year. If Mendoza plays well and stays healthy and you win 6 games and you guys have some like maybe it's one of those where you start slow and then you kind of win like 2 at the end. Like that's a good year if you're a Raiders fan. You should feel good about that because then you get a high pick still. You can build around Mendoza, probably get a
You're
really good
very, very young.
Yeah,
Very,
go
very
get a
young.
really good receiver or tackle or something in that draft, and then you're building something, I think.
Yeah.
So I like it. We've gone over on three straight, but I like it.
Let's do a team we think we're gonna go under, man. This is a team that I think we're gonna go under. We're Kansas City Chiefs
Ooh, Chiefs.
in
The
division.
Chiefs. What's their total? Nine and a half?
9.5, man.
That's a tough number.
It's a very tough number.
Yeah.
But
Uh,
my defense, they got to play 4 games against also tough teams.
Chargers,
Broncos.
Broncos.
Those
I'm
are going
sure
to be
they play the
dogfights.
Bills at some point.
Yes. They're going to be dogfights, man. And I'm not a Patrick Mahomes believer. I'm sorry.
Just in general, just blanket statements.
Just in general. Kenneth Gainwell,
Wow.
shout out him last year, Super Bowl MVP.
Kenneth Walker.
Or
Yeah.
Kenneth Walker, my bad. Did I say Kenneth Gainwell? Whew.
Yeah, that'd be
Wow.
sick if he was
Okay.
Steelers MVP. He was Steelers
Okay.
MVP.
Yeah, I mean, basically. But yeah, I don't think Kenneth Walker is the best, in my opinion.
I think it's one of those weird situations where I actually think the way Andy Reid calls plays is going to bring out the best in Kenneth Walker. Like I think the Seahawks didn't use him enough in the passing game, and I think Andy Reid is kind of the like screen game king with running backs and with receivers. So I think he could have a good individual year. I just don't know about like this roster as a whole is pretty old. Like Kelsey's old. They're going to rely on him again at tight end. Um, the O line to me is like still pretty hit or miss, and you've got Mahomes coming off this injury with the O line still being hit or miss, and your number one receiver like Rasheed Rice is one of those guys that I think is just he's better in it's better if you have him in fantasy football than real football.
Yeah.
Like he's awesome if you have him in fantasy football. He catches like 7 passes behind the line of scrimmage every game, 7 points right there at PPR. But in real life football, I'm like I don't know how much of an impact he's making week to week. And he also was in jail for 3 days this offseason while he was rehabbing his knee. I don't think that's good.
No.
So this is a tough team to gauge because it's hard to go under but with Mahomes coming off the injury, and I just don't believe in the O line, and the defense is old. Like Chris Jones is old. I could see this going south again, like another down year, and then I could see this being like that little lull that Brady had too, where like he had that first run where he won 3, and then there's like a big lull until that like next run that he has after like from '07 to like and then they get Gronk. Like there's like a little lull in between there, and so I think this could be that version of that for Mahomes where they have some down years in a row, and then hopefully they can start to string together some good drafts. But I think they'll go under. I think they'll win exactly 9 games in a really, really good year, and that could still be enough to sneak in. But
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think? This is off topic, but real quick, Andy Reid, hot seat, yes or no? Because I say yes, even though that's crazy.
I say if they have a bad year, they give him one more year and then he
Yeah.
retires.
Yeah, because I mean I know that's crazy to say about one of the best coaches of all time, but
You have to say it.
at some point you got to bring it up. So
I mean, look what happened to Mike Tomlin last year. Look what happened to
Mike
John
T,
Harbaugh.
Sean Harbaugh, Pete Carroll a few years ago, which
Robert
ended up being a
Salah.
good thing. Robert Salah, Ben McAdoo. We could keep naming them. But so we're both going under on KC.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. I'm into that.
Let's just hit a couple quick hitters off the C tier list. Get them out of here. Not that fun. Dolphins.
Yeah, gross.
3.5.
Dolphins, that is so low that it
So
almost
low.
makes me want to go over, but I'm not going to. I'm going to go under. I think they're going to have the worst record in the league. They are actively trying to lose.
Yep.
They
As you should with Malik Willis being your starting
they
quarterback.
gave Malik Willis money in free agency. They didn't do anything else. They are actively trying to lose. They are on Arch Manning whatever, you know, Dante Moore. They're on that time. Julian Sayin, CJ Carr. They're looking for their quarterback of the future. So even though 3.5 is like comically low, I'm gonna go under. I think they're gonna
Yep.
be really bad.
Yeah. I am also going under. I see Malik Willis as a starting quarterback, and then what do we turn to next? Cam Ewers. That's disgusting.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's really gross.
who do they throw to? Oh, Malik Washington.
Do you think
Tutu
anybody,
Atwell.
if you
Ooh.
asked like people around the city of Miami, like who are the starting receivers on the Dolphins this year? I think like maybe 20% of people could name two.
Yeah. I mean,
It's bad.
oh, it's really bad. I didn't even think it was this bad. Damn, Ollie Gordon's still in the league. Shout out him, dude. Good for him.
Ollie, Oklahoma State legend.
God, remember
Ollie
when we
Gordon.
thought he was gonna be so good?
I thought Ollie Gordon was going to be good. He was good at Oklahoma State.
Yeah, he was like number one. I mean, before that, last year of college, he was like number one running back.
Yep. And then rough. In that
Crazy to look at.
same tier, Arizona Cardinals also are 3.5. They are
Uh,
also trying to lose.
oh God.
They're also trying to lose. They have the toughest schedule in the NFL. Did you know that?
No fucking shit.
The Cardinals, because they play in the NFC West, so they got the Rams twice, the Seahawks twice, the Niners twice, and then they just happen to play the AFC West as well, which is another tough division. Um, they are in a tough spot. I think they're going to be really bad as well. They're trying to lose as well. Shout out to Jacoby Brissett holding out to get his bag though.
Yeah, good for him,
He
dude.
said, if you guys are going to put me in a occupational hazard of playing quarterback for the Cardinals, then I need bring me my money.
Yeah.
So shout out to him. They're going to stink. It'll be maybe kind of fun to watch Jeremiah Love. They're going to go under 3.5. They have such a tough schedule and they're trying to lose. Shout out Trey McBride.
God, it makes me feel so bad about Trey McBride. What a fantasy legend, dude.
He's going to have 110 catches, 10 touchdowns, over 1,000 yards, and they're going to win 2 games.
And Marvin Harrison is just a depressed boy now. So
He's just bad. What
he's just
happened to him?
bad.
He
He's
was so good at
bad. I
Ohio
don't know if you've
State.
seen any clips on him from camp, but
He keeps
dude,
dropping passes and just being sad.
I mean, it was just from last year too. Dude had the yips like a crazy man.
Quick on the Cardinals, I saw somebody make a fucking perfect comparison. Cardinals are the Angels. Angels are the
Mm.
Cardinals. Makes perfect sense. Two of the worst run organizations in their respective leagues that are never going to be good.
God, I hope they don't do Trey McBride like Mike Trout. That would kill me.
Hopefully Trey McBride's smarter than Mike Trout and doesn't sign huge extensions to stay.
What's crazy is the only thing that makes me not like hesitant to take the over. I don't know why. Is Jacoby Brissett. That man wills his way to wins. He does.
I can
But
tell you right now how every Jacoby Brissett game goes. You sit down to watch Jacoby Brissett. First drive, you're like, this is pretty good. Then
hey, man.
nothing happens for 2 straight quarters, and then in the fourth quarter, you're like, oh shit, he's bringing him back, and then they lose by 6.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
Well,
I'll take the under on both those.
that being said, I'm taking the under.
So the two lowest totals were taking the under, and usually that's tough, but I just think both these teams are trying to lose. So
Okay. Fun one. Colts 7.5.
ugh, this one's gross.
It's very gross.
What are we getting from Daniel Jones, you think?
Uh, Last year was an anomaly, dude. They're going under. I don't.
Coming off the Achilles.
There's no way, dude. I
I think
mean,
this is an under. This is an under. This is tough. And I think this is Shane Steichen's last year. Even though I don't think he's a bad coach or play caller, they just have, I don't know, their roster is just weird. I just don't
he
like it.
he got put into a really fucking shitty situation. The only kind of thing that saved him last year was Jonathan Taylor, but I also think
Yeah.
Jonathan Taylor's gonna have a down year.
I think their whole offense could just have a down year. I'm not really bullish on anybody on their team. I mean, and then Alec Pierce, who they retained for a bunch of money to be their number one, like hasn't practiced at all, and Shane Steichen's like, yeah, I don't really know when he's going to be ready. So, and their defense is, I mean, name a Colt on defense.
Sauce Gardner.
DeForest Buckner.
Mm.
Now do another. You can't.
You can't.
Yeah. So I forgot they traded for Sauce. Remember they thought they were going to the Super Bowl?
Oh
They were
yeah.
like, we're trading 2 firsts for Sauce.
Wow, these are kind of actually. I totally forgot they got Jonathan Owens
Oh,
and they got Javarius Ward.
Ward. Wow.
Wow.
Um, the fact that they traded 2 firsts for Sauce and Chris Ballard still has his job is just nuts. This guy's
Yeah.
got a job for life. He traded 2 firsts for Sauce. He drafted Anthony Richardson. Like, wh- I, yeah, this could be a bad year for them. I'm gonna go under by a lot.
I'm also going under. Do you
Sorry, Colts
think
fans.
uh over under 3.5 snaps from different quarterbacks this year?
Ooh, 4 different starters. Okay, so Jones and Richardson, that's 2. They've still got Riley Leonard. That could be 3.
And who's the last one? You
Oh
got it.
God, Riley Leonard, Anthony Richardson, Daniel Jones, Sam Ellinger,
Easton Stick.
Easton Stick. Okay, yeah, well, they're gonna get to 4 for Easton
They're definitely gonna get for 4. Is that a bet?
because
Can we
yeah,
can we put that? Can we
the
can we
amount,
put
the
something
amount of
down for that?
quarterbacks that will play. Maybe on Kalshi or Polymarket,
Oh,
we could
100%.
find that.
100%.
Yeah, that's an under. That's a big time under.
Big time under. Let's do another controversial one. New Orleans Saints.
Don't even care about what the total is. Over.
Yeah, I'm also kind of in the same boat.
Seven and a half on the Saints. Give me the over.
Yeah, Tyler Shuck's gonna have a year, in my
I
opinion.
like
But
Chuck
I just hope he doesn't do it at the game that we're going to in London against the Steelers. So
in Paris.
yeah.
Yes, that will be a fucking sick game, and we are going. Um,
Hmm.
so sign us up. Um, we'll just
Watch
we'll
out for the
write it.
vlog.
We'll just write it off. Isn't that what you do? We'll write it
Yeah,
off.
yeah.
Um, yeah. So over 7.5. I like that. Shuck, I think is going to be. I thought Shuck was good last year, and I think he's going to continue to be good. I like what Kellen Moore did, and I liked him going out and getting Travis Achan is what he wants to go by now.
Hmm.
Um, so I like the offense. Kamara's still there, which is fun.
Chris Olave's head
Olave,
is still connected.
Chris Olave's head still connected, no concussions. Jordan Tyson, ASU legend, if he can stay healthy, he's a stud,
Hmm.
rookie receiver. Um, I just like this team. Juwan Johnson, tight end. Defense is going to be rough. Don't love the defense. This could be another high scoring type of team that's got
Didn't they
high
re-sign
scoring games.
Chase Young?
Yep,
Yep.
kept Chase Young because you got to
Cool.
retain him. Um,
Cam Jordan. Cool.
Cam Jordan's still in the team, veteran presence.
They got Zach
Um,
Wilson for vibes.
he dropped a ball in the bucket earlier today. Zach Wilson,
Oh,
man, that was nice. He's
yeah.
I'm kind of a believer.
Good thing
Um,
he's got buckets as receivers too. It's perfect.
um, the yeah Saints. I like the Saints. I kind of like them to like sneaky win that division
Yeah.
because I don't like Tampa, I don't like Atlanta, and
Panthers.
I don't like the Panthers. So give me the Saints over 7.5 and to win the NFC South.
I'm gonna stick
That's
with the
just fun.
over as well. Uh, what about the Giants, man? The Giants are a team, in my opinion, that
Mm,
snuck themselves out of the C tier to the B tier, but I think they should probably just go back to the C tier.
we're in lockstep on this. I don't know how the fuck, other than Giants fans just betting the over, that this is a 7.
Oh, it's because they got Odell back. That's why.
Oh yeah, Odell, and then Braxton Berrios and Juju Smith-Schuster.
Mm.
They have like 3 just like names at receiver. People know about Braxton Berrios' ex-girlfriend more than they know about Braxton Berrios. Um, but I do like the vibe of Cam Scattergood, but he's going to play maybe 3 games this year.
Yeah. He's
ASU
either gonna
legend.
break his leg or
Yeah. Also,
get CTE.
Harbaugh. I'm sorry, Giants fans. I know you're really excited about Harbaugh.
Mm-mm.
He's given me Pete Carroll in Vegas vibes.
Yeah.
He's given me bad vibes. He
I
didn't
mean,
even
did you
like.
see the video of him like trying to get his team hyped up?
We're the we're the Giants, man. We're the Giants, right? That's where we are.
With the
That was
New
what that game.
York Giants. Doesn't that fire you up, man?
We're the New York Giants. You know, for a guy that's been coaching for a long time, every video I see of him, he seems really bad at those things.
Oh yeah. It's something you
Which
can't be bad at.
you cannot be bad at that and be a coach, and he seems bad at it. Um, yeah, I think this is an under. I think they're going to struggle. I don't see how Dart makes it through a full year. I don't see how Scadaboo makes it through a full year. And
Malik
I
Neighbors coming off injury.
Neighbors
It's
coming off injury. What's weird is I like the defense again. Like I think Abdul Carter's good. I like Thibodeau. I don't like that they traded Dexter Lawrence, but if they weren't going to pay him, then whatever. I like Brian Burns. Like they still have a good defense. It's
yeah.
just the the offense I think is going to be injured and not good, and I don't know how I feel about Harbaugh as a coach right now in this moment. So give me the under. I think 7.5 is too high. They should be more like a 5.5 total type team.
Shout out Calvin Austin though, the third.
Sweet, sweet guy, Calvin
Yeah,
Austin.
he's a very good
Um,
guy.
extremely good. Let's stick in New York. Jets.
Oof.
Gino.
Jesus.
I'm coming home. So Gino came
Jesus.
home.
So Gino, dude, 5.5 is crazy.
Yeah, this team is going to be bad.
It's crazy. I don't know how they fucking pulled 5.5 out of their ass, dude. There's no way.
So I don't really know what like the vibes are bad at this team, and I think Aaron Glenn's a bad coach, and the and Woody Johnson's still the owner, so this team is going to stink as long as he's the owner. Gino was not good last year. Gino is a guy that you need him to be like in a good home to be good. Like
Yeah.
he needs to be like in with an organization like the Seahawks or like the I don't know, like the Chiefs or something. Like if he's going to be good with a team like the Giants, and then we saw last year like with the Raiders with a bad infrastructure, he's just bad. Um, poor Garrett Wilson just going to have another terrible year. Brees Hall, terrible year. I just want nothing to do with this team. They're bad.
Dude, I was gonna say I thought it has something to do with their schedule, but like home opener Titans, toss up, Green Bay L, Detroit L, Chicago L, Browns toss up, New England L, Miami toss up, Vegas toss up,
It's probably
Kansas
because they
City L,
play.
L,
It's probably because they
Miami
play
twice,
Miami twice, and then the Browns
and the Cardinals.
and the Cardinals. So like they could
That's
back
four.
their way into 4 wins there just by virtue of like those teams are worse than them. But I just don't think they're going to get to 6
No, I don't think there's any way they get to 6.
with Aaron Glenn as the coach, dude. Like this team had no interceptions last year, dude. 0.
Yeah, that's bad.
Their coach is a former DB.
Yeah, no.
Like they're just bad. They're going to be bad. They're going to be bad. So New York, sorry, but we're going under on both your teams. But you're used to it at this point, I
That
think.
is, yep.
Let's go. Let's go with the A tier team. Who are you feeling?
Uh, Texans.
CJ Stroud. I like that fit he walked in on the first day. He was looking good.
I don't like. I didn't realize how big his head was, dude. I don't like that cut. I don't like the way he walks. I don't like the way he talks. I don't like his cut.
His hair, whack.
Whack.
His foot stance, whack. The way that he doesn't like to smile. um, me, yeah. So I'm not, I'm not. I don't know where to go on Houston. I'm. This is one that's got me in a blender because 9.5. I feel like their defense could get them to 10 wins.
Yeah,
Like,
they kind of did last year, to be honest.
and the division isn't good. Like we already talked about, the Colts are bad. Jacksonville's going to be good again, but like
You got
that
David
defense.
Montgomery now.
Yep, got Montgomery. So run game should be better. they didn't really do much to improve the O line, which is the main issue.
No.
But the thing is, what did they get to last year? 10 wins, right?
Yep.
Like I think, and they it's basically the same team. They just added Montgomery, and hopefully they get a healthy Nico Collins, and they've got Tank Dell coming back maybe from that terrible leg injury from a few years ago. I like the two young receivers, Noel and Higgins. Like I something about me wants to believe in this team because the defense is just so good,
Yeah.
and Stroud just has to not fuck it up, basically. Which
I
he
think he's gonna
obviously,
fuck it up, in my opinion.
yeah. I don't think he's going to fuck it up enough to not get to 10 wins though. That's how I feel. I'm going to take the over. It seems like you want to go under. I'm going to take the over.
The only thing that I mean, I agree with you. Defense stacked. That's can get them a lot of wins. It's gonna be weird to see David Montgomery without Jahmyr Gibbs and see how he's gonna take most of the load. Pause. But I don't know if he's that kind of running back anymore. But
Well, I think they got Woody Marks behind him. I know they're going to try and use Montgomery as like the feature guy, but I think I liked Woody Marks last year. He's not as good as Jahmyr Gibbs, obviously, but I think they could
yeah.
split it a little bit.
And then I
Um,
mean Tank Dell's not the same. I don't know if you've seen any clips on him. He's a
yeah,
lot slower, and that was like his thing was his breakaway speed. Didn't like run the best routes.
that was a horrific leg injury.
That
That was
was really
terrible.
bad.
So
I don't know if you've seen pictures of his leg. I mean, we're talking like Alex Smith type
oh yeah, it was bad.
distortion.
It was
Yeah.
really really bad.
And then Nico Collins coming off injury, man. I don't know. It's just whenever a wide receiver has that kind of injury, I don't tend to believe in them.
Collins gets hurt every year, but when he plays, he's awesome. I just I just think it's almost like when a company's too big to fail. I think their defense is too good for them to not get to 10 wins. But especially because they get to play Indy twice and Tennessee twice.
Yeah.
Um, and I think Tennessee's going to be better this year, but I think Indy's going to be bad, and I still think Houston's better than them. So give me the over, but just barely. I think they get to 10 wins, and I kind of just like this team in a weird way. So
All right. Well, I'm gonna take the under. It's the first one we've
hell
disagreed on.
yes,
I like
we
it.
needed a little disagreement in there.
We do. Let's go with the heavy hitter, the Rams, man.
Ooh,
Highest total of the year.
11
11 and a half wins. Aaron
Off-season
Donald.
champions, man.
Aaron Donald rumored to come back.
He will be coming back for sure. I mean,
Oh,
Sean
yeah, he's
McVay
already
was like,
practiced.
yeah, Sean McVay was like giddy about it.
Yeah.
I'll let
I
you go
mean,
first on this one because I got
you got
I
a
got
bag.
some takes to get off. But tell me how you feel as a non-biased, you know, outside your division.
As a non-biased man, I mean, at this point, can you put Sam Darnold in the same conversation? Or it's not Sam Darnold. Matthew Stafford in the same conversation as like Tom Brady. Like you can't bet against Matthew Stafford.
No, but he's like right below that. Like he's
Yeah.
not he's in like a Drew Brees tier to me. Where like you can safely sometimes bet against Stafford, but you better feel really good about it. Like and it's got to be like you got to feel great about it to bet against him.
Dude, 11 and a half wins is a lot of wins.
Got to get to 12 wins in the toughest division in football, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, so 2 wins with the Cupcake Cardinals, but other than that, it's like Seahawks is tough, Niners is tough. We play the AFC West this year. That's tough.
Yeah.
Rams are a star-studded team, so they're going to have a lot of night games as well. They had their first game of the year in Australia, which I think is going to have weird effects on both those teams, the Niners and the Rams coming back.
Weird that they just did a divisional game there too. I feel like they should have just thrown some random out there.
They're doing their travel totally different too. You see the Rams are just coming in like the day before playing the game and leaving.
Oh, they're doing the Steelers method?
Yeah, and then
That didn't work out very well.
the Niners are going a week early and then coming back after the game. So I don't know what's better. I guess we'll see.
I mean, it's going to be weird. I know either way they're going to play. I mean, it's different for the Rams because they're indoors. Australia, that's like their summer. So it's going to be kind of hot as fuck. Puka Nacua coming off some pretty crazy allegations. Hmm.
Myles Garrett, Trent McDuffie trade. I mean, they're the offseason champs for
They
sure.
are. They definitely are. Hmm.
Got
Just
Watson
because,
as the other cornerback.
yeah, just because they got the highest win total, I'm going to take the under.
You think they get to like 11 exactly?
I think they get to 11 exactly. I mean, they have what? They're taking. I mean, they're 4 tough games, divisional. Let me look at this schedule actually before I make.
There's probably a path for them to go over. I mean, they're the most talented team. They have the most talent on their roster for sure. I mean, Garrett, McDuffie, Watson. They've still got, they had to get rid of Verse, but they've still got Turner and Fisk, and so pass rush is going to be nice. They get Donald back. That's even better. The
I
only
mean,
thing that I think could derail it, like, and make it go way under, is like a Stafford injury.
mm-hmm. Why you don't see Stetson Bennett back there, dude? Just slanging it. Or
Ty
to be
Simpson,
Ty Simpson. Fuck.
dude, they said I don't want to play with you anymore. To
No.
Stetson, dude.
I mean, I'm looking here. San Francisco, tough game. They got Broncos. I don't know if that's going to be a tough game. Eagles. I don't know if that's going to be a tough game. They got the Bills, Chargers. Yeah, I'm taking the under.
So I love that because I hate the Rams. I just want to say before I say anything, off-season champs, congrats. Hypothetical champs too. That's my favorite one. Is people love to say hypotheticals about last season with the Rams. Well, they were the best team, but they didn't get the 2 point conversion right. And then, oh, if they wouldn't have maybe not muffed that punt, then they would have won that game, and then they would have won the Super Bowl. Well, they didn't.
Sucks to suck.
They didn't, and it's beautiful. I love seeing McVay just break down. Something about Mike McDonald just short circuits his brain. He
Mm-hmm.
can't he can't like be normal around him. I love that. 11.5 is a high total, but I think they do have the best roster. I'm willing to admit that. Going and getting Myles Garrett and Trent McDuffie and Justin Watson, and then retaining Fisk, retaining all these people, like that's that's madman psycho shit. They are going for it. Um,
I mean, they have to. How many more years do they have with Stafford?
exactly. This is probably the last like elite Stafford year, as long as he stays healthy. I think it's crazy if you go. It's hard because I think you'll feel so stupid if you go over and then Stafford like breaks his back in like week 2 or flares up his back or something, like just something dumb happens. Then you're fucked basically.
Yeah.
I hate this, but I'm gonna go over.
Mm.
I do think they get to 12 or 13. They were really good last year. I'm willing to admit that they weren't as good as the Seahawks, obviously, because the Seahawks won the Super Bowl. I still don't know if they're going to be better overall as a team than them this year, but I just don't see how a team with this much talent, coached this well, especially on offense, all the continuity coming back, they bring Donald back. Like I just think this is one of those like Tampa with Brady going to like they're on that run,
Yeah.
and I'm nervous about them. So I'm going to go over. I think they can get 12 or 13 wins, even though that makes me want to throw up in my mouth. Um, I'll go over.
Can't believe it, man.
I just hit you with a switcheroo, huh?
You did. I can't believe you. That's terrible.
Fuck the Rams still, but
Yeah,
I would
fuck the
love for
Rams
them to go.
still.
I'd love to be wrong on that one. Please go under, but gotta go over on it. Um,
Let's hit some quick hitters we don't really need to talk about too much. Um Titans, your opinion.
I think Cam Ward looked good last year, and I think he'll look better this year with Dayball. I kind of like the vibe of the team. I think they could be better than. I think Indy could get last in the division. Like I think Tennessee could finish third in the division easily. Um, what's their total?
6.5.
Yeah, see, that's a little much.
Yeah, that's what I was also thinking. I mean, I'm
I'll
not.
go. I'll go under on that. Even though I think Cam Ward's going to improve and they're going to be better, I'll go under on that.
I think they're going to be fun.
Yeah,
I think they're going to be fun. It's going
Robert
to be
Salah.
good. it's gonna be good to see Mitchell Trubisky in that baby blue.
Oh yeah.
Um, I mean, Calvin Ridley's. I think he's a witch. That dude has never aged, but he's also just like looked like a dried up prune the whole time at the same time.
Robert
Uh,
Salah's entire coaching staff is bald.
yup,
Dayball, Salah.
fire,
I
fire,
like it.
so sick. Um,
I'll go
but
under,
yeah,
but I like this team.
at the end of the day, we're talking about the Titans. We're talking about 6.5 wins, which is crazy because I think every single one of their games, especially in division, is going to be a toss up.
Yeah. So yeah, give me the under on that, but I do like the Titans. I think they're going to improve. Cleveland. Ugh. I'm going to say something.
Please,
I'm going to say something very brave.
please.
I kind of think Cleveland is going to go over 5.5. I don't have a lot to back that up with. It's more just a feeling. I think that their defense is going to be good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think they're in a tough division, and that's what's going to make it tough. But something about this team just screams exactly 6 wins to me. There's going to be at least 1 or 2 games where it's cold as shit in Cleveland and it's snowing, and Quinshawn Judkins has 110 yards. I mean, just think about it. It's easy right now, as we sit here, to go under on all the C teams, and I
Oh,
think
it's so easy.
most of them are going to go under. But we've gone over on Las Vegas. That's the only one. The rest of them we're going under. I'm calling my shot on Cleveland. I think there's games every year
Oh,
where
please.
where it's like Thursday and it's November and Cleveland has stunk all year and they're playing somebody good like the Bengals and we're like, "Oh, this is going to be a terrible game." And then it's 17-13 Browns and they win. And you're
Dude,
just like, "What just happened?"
I want you to just take a peek at their schedule real fast. And then,
It's bad.
oh, it's going to make you feel so much better about taking the over because I'm taking
Oh,
the over based off that.
let's go.
I'm also thinking based off in division, like, they're probably going to split with everyone. I hate to say it, but that's just true. So that's at least 3 wins there if they don't sweep a particular team, which I don't want to talk about. They also got the Panthers, they got the Jets, they got the Titans, they have the Raiders, they have Atlanta, they have New York, or the Giants. They could have a toss-up
Indy.
game with the Colts. Dude, it's...
Yeah, give me the Browns to get to 6 wins. This team screams 6 wins to me.
Yeah, they do. They really do.
Yeah,
It's
this
going to
is
be
a
cool to be
6 win
rooting for the Browns for once.
team. This is a 6 win team
Yeah,
for
this
sure.
is a 6-win team for sure.
Do you want to just wrap up the C tier? What do we got? Just Carolina and Atlanta, right?
Carolina, Atlanta.
Okay, Carolina 6.5.
Under.
Give me the under. I think
Yeah.
last year was such a fluke and such
Very
an
much a
aberration.
fluke.
Bryce Young, not good. That team, not good. Tedero McMillan, good. Jalen Coker, kind of good.
Yeah.
We're talking about Chuba Hubbard at the end of the day, though. I
And
mean,
Chuba's been hurt, man. He's been battling some hamstrings, man. My boy.
Jonathan Brooks coming off some knee shit. I mean, I don't know, man. This team like pulled games directly out of their ass last year
Yeah,
consistently.
they did.
So
Also,
they had
just
some kind
the,
of voodoo
I
magic
mean,
last year.
Jonathan Brooks he just touches the football and it's like, damn, I just broke my leg.
Just tore my ACL again, coach.
Tough.
Yeah, that's tough. I don't even want to spend a lot of time on this team because they're just bad. They're not going to be good. Last year was fake. If you're a Panthers fan listening to this, don't believe what you saw last year.
No.
It did not happen.
Enjoy Tet while you have him. Let's just say
Yes, Tetaroa.
that.
Atlanta.
Patriot. Oh,
I
I
wanna just
already
finish
crossed
off
off
the-
Atlanta because I already knew.
We're going under on Atlanta.
Brother, you just look at their quarterback room.
That's the thing. The rest of the team is good. Bijan, Drake London, Kyle Pitts. Like, this team is good. It's just Tua and Penix are not good. Both of them are not good. And both of them are not going to be healthy the entire year. So it's going to be Cooper Rush time.
Yeah. My one thing, I don't know if you saw this clip. It was not McDonald, who's their coach last year?
Oh, Atlanta last year?
No, the Dolphins.
Oh, Mike McDaniel?
Is it McDaniel? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, I didn't think it was. But there was a clip at Chargers camp, and Justin Herbert threw just the most average ball ever, and he was just like, "Wow, God, that's impressive." And the clip or the caption was like, "This dude has been around Tua for way too long." So
I will say this: if Tua's the quarterback and he starts all 17 games, Bijan Robinson might have a LaDainian Tomlinson like 2006, 2007 type run where he just
yeah,
catches like 100 balls and also has 2,000 yards. Like he
yeah.
he's just going to be nuts. So that would be good. That would be fun for Atlanta. But they're going under, and it's the Saints division. Don't kid yourself. Come on. Where are we going next?
Vikings.
No more 9.
No more 9. See you later, 9.
Can you believe they laid him to rest before the preseason game this morning? That's crazy. Um, no, he played. He was out there. Um, I sneaky like the Vikings. Don't call me a, don't call me crazy, but I kind of believe in Kyler in this offense,
I have
even
been
though
one
it's
of
a
those
tough
guys that
division.
also believes in Kyler.
I just
I
something
mean,
about it. 8.5 wins
I think he's gonna be so free being out of the NFC West, dude. He's just gonna have so much
and away
fun
from the Cardinals, away from
away
that
from the
organization.
Cardinals,
He's
man.
got Kevin O'Connell now calling plays for him. Justin Jefferson to throw to.
Dude,
Jordan Addison, T.J. Hawkinson.
he also has a bad game, dude. What are they gonna do? Fucking bring in Carson Wentz?
Yeah, he's got
No,
nothing to worry about.
no.
I think I kind of like them to go over, get to over 8.5 wins.
God, eight and
They
a
still
half is
got
so much, though.
they still got B-Flow calling the defense though, and that defense is good, and he calls a fucking good. They're just so well coached. I just think last year was such a mess, and
Yeah,
Sam Darnold just like was just finishing all over them. Pause.
and
And
you just had to deal with 9.
and you had to deal with 9, which is tough. Now you don't got to deal with 9. Now you got Kyler Murray. Now you got 1,
Yeah,
so you'll be fine. I kind of like them. I think they're going to go over 8.5.
I'm gonna ride with you as well.
Let's ride. Skull.
Scold me. Uh,
Yeah.
Patriots.
um, I'm willing to say that the Patriots. There seems to be people being like they had an easy schedule last year and they were actually bad. I don't agree with that. I think they were a good team and their schedule made them appear to be a great team.
Yeah,
And then I think they had a generational, like weird lucky bounce to get to the Super Bowl in the playoffs. They probably should have lost to Houston if CJ Stroud didn't turn into like a double agent. They probably should have lost to the Broncos if Sean Payton doesn't go for it on fourth down and there's not a fucking blizzard and Jared Stidham's not playing. So they overachieved last year and they had an easy schedule, but they are still a good team and Drake May is still really good. I don't know how the coaching thing is going to affect them, like the Vrabel Rossini weird offseason shit. Like it's just been a weird offseason for them. I don't know how that's and then bringing in AJ Brown I think is going to be a positive for them offensively, obviously. We'll see how it is just in the locker room overall. Um,
it's cancer.
but 9.5, tougher schedule, tough division. I think I'm gonna go under.
Yeah. I'm also gonna go under. I still think Drake May is a generational talent. I do think AJ Brown is terrible. I mean, not terrible.
Just a bad guy.
That's a double-bladed sword, man. I think
Yeah,
Jalen Hurts is terrible, but I also thought AJ Brown was terrible. Um, the only one thing I do want to say about this team is I think Kyle Williams is gonna have a breakout season.
shout out to the Cougs.
Shout out to the
Um,
Cougs, man. I just think AJ Brown is going to open that up for him. I know they have Booty still and Matt
Booty.
Collins, but I don't know. Something about Kyle Williams
Take
just be happy.
just take and be happy. Go
Just take
Cougs.
and be happy. But that being said, under.
Under. Agreed.
Let's since I flamed AJ Brown, let's flame Jalen Hurts.
Philly, 9.5. Oh man, this team is really talented still, really good defense still. I am gonna go over
Oh,
for the same reason that I'm going over on Houston. I think their defense is really good, and I think they're gonna just get over that 9.5 number and get to like 10 or 11. And I think it's gonna be kind of ugly, but they're gonna do it.
this is a team I need to look at the schedule.
I'm sure it's a tough schedule. I mean, Dallas is not going to be a walkover this year. The Giants are, though.
Yeah, the Giants are. Ugh. Oh, they have such a tough. Kinda.
I'm feeling good on the over.
I'm gonna go under.
Just
I
Jalen
just have a
Hurts.
gut feeling.
Yeah, and I don't love Jalen Hurts. I don't think he's going to play particularly well. I just think their defense is going to be good enough that their floor is 10 wins.
Yeah.
So give me Philly, even though it's kind of gross. Give me that over.
Bengals.
I'm falling for the Bengals again, just like I always do every year.
Dude, it's a roller coaster though. And last year it was down.
Yep.
We're going up.
But I think they're going to go over 9.5 wins. I think this offense is going to be so fucking good if they're all healthy. It was so good last year when they're all healthy. And the defense is going to be better. They go get Sexy Dexy.
Yeah.
I thought their defense was bad last year, but then if you look towards the end of the year, it was getting better with Al Golden. Like he started to figure something out, and now they have better personnel. So and they don't have to do a whole lot. Like this is a team where they just need to be like league average, and like Burrow and the boys are going to put up 28 plus points. So they just got to keep teams below 24 points, 28 points, whatever.
They also just have to win shootouts, dude. And I think Burrow's
Yeah.
gonna do that this year. I think he is going
Yep.
to do that this year.
I think this is going to be a big year for Burrow. This could be a team that like I could see making a run. I really think they're going to be good this year.
This also pains me to say, but I think they could sweep division.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so too. I really like them this year. I think
I
they're going to
also
win that
do.
division. I know it's sad to say, but I think they're going to
It's
win that
fine.
division.
It's fine. We don't
Unless
have all.
Unless
Dude.
Cleveland has something to say about it, going over 5.5.
This is my thing about that division and the Steelers, man. I don't have a lot of high hopes. I had a lot of high hopes last year, but this year, new coach, Rodgers last year, we got some good young quarterbacks. This is rock bottom for me as it has ever been since Ben retired. So
Wow.
yeah,
So go Bengals.
I mean, go Bengals, go Browns.
Yep, there we go.
Which can
Going
also
over on
lead
both.
to the next team in the division. Let's knock it out. The Ravens.
Are they 9.5?
Yeah,
I want to go under.
I also want to go under.
I want to go under, mostly because their offensive coordinator's name is Declan Doyle.
I mean, he's a nobleman. He's up
You
there.
can't be a grown man. Sorry to anybody who wants to name their kid Declan, but once they hit 30, you have to change it.
Yeah.
Okay, in
Didn't do a whole
seriousness,
lot in the
though,
offseason.
yeah, in seriousness, their offseason was almost trading for Crosby, then trading for him, then saying never mind, and then getting Trey Hendrickson instead.
Yeah, no.
They are getting Matabuke back, but I need to see it with him because he literally almost had to retire because of that neck injury.
Mm-hmm.
The defense is old, man. I just don't.
The defense
just
is
don't-
old, and they needed another piece on offense. They
Yeah, they
needed
didn't do
something. They didn't do
And
it.
I know they drafted Jacoby Lane. I like him in the red zone, but the tight end room is gross. Lamar, we'll see. I have always liked Lamar. I've always been a Lamar guy. Last year was tough, and if he's looking like that, I know he was hurt, but like if he's If he gets hurt again or he's looking immobile again like that, it's just rough to watch.
Derrick Henry has to have a bad season at some point. I think this is the year.
You think you're calling your shot on Henry? This is the fall off year. Hell yeah. I'm just going under because I think the AFC is going to be tough, and I just think something about them I just don't like. They just don't have, something's missing.
There is something missing. And it'd be so easy to take the over. I mean, like
Yeah.
2 years ago. But I don't know, this year I feel like it's just clear under.
Something's missing. We'll go under.
Chicago, B tier. I think this is one of the two best B tier teams, in my opinion.
This team probably should be an A tier.
Yeah.
Like the fact that this team is a B tier and Green Bay is an A tier, that's where I get confused because I think Chicago is better than Green Bay.
So their 9.5 over was like plus 105.
Okay. Yeah.
And their 8.5 over, well, for Chicago.
Oh, for Chicago. Okay.
And their 8.5 over is like minus 150. So I just took the easy one.
Yeah. I think they're going to clear that easily.
They got something to play for, man. Play for the field. If you're going to play for something, play for Soldier Field.
Play for Soldier Field. They don't go to Hammond, Indiana. I've been to Hammond, Indiana. It's not right.
No.
Can't be right.
And after that playoff push, man, they got something. They got something to win.
Their offense is going to be so good. I think Luther Burden's going to be so good. Caleb, second year under Ben Johnson, like
Colston
Loveland's going to be so good. Roma Dunze. They got rid of DJ Moore and his I can't run a good route. Like, I just think, and then still got Swift, still got Monungai. I'm sad about Kobe Bryant getting injured in training camp, but I still think the defense is going to be at least as good as last year, which was good enough. Give me the over on that. I think the Bears are going to be good. They're going to win that division.
I think they're just going to play with pure heart this year, which I love. Also, shout out Case Keenum for making a roster.
Yep. Clear eyes, full hearts, can't lose.
Then let's just talk about that other team. Let's talk about the Cowboys, man. The boys are back in town, in my opinion, I think.
I am going to go over on those boys as well.
Yeah.
8.5, right?
8.5. I mean, this
offense is going to be good.
Offense is going to be good as long as just got to shut the blinds a little bit, man.
Jerry won a minute.
Shut the blinds. Maybe protect Dak Prescott just a little bit. But I mean, probably the best receiving core in the league. Them getting Caleb Downs is fucking scary also.
He's so good. Because,
I mean, before it was like shootout every single game.
Yeah.
I mean, they let Russ have, 5 tutties on him? I don't think that's going to happen this year.
He moonballed him. I think this team is very similar to Cincy, where they just need their defense to be like league average, which I think it can be with Downs and getting Quinnen Williams in there for a whole year. They got a better linebacking core this year, better secondary, hopefully get coached up a little better. I just think they're going to be at least league average on defense, and this offense with Pickens and CD and Dak and running the ball with Javonte Williams, like I just think this is like basically the NFC Bengals, and I like the Bengals. So give me the Cowboys as well.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was fair to say that the Bears, Cowboys, both those teams probably belong in the A tier, but we kept them down just to I mean, keep it.
They could be A tier teams, but they're Cowboys especially are on the fringe of that. So I get it.
What about a team that we might disagree on? Let's go with the Lions.
How do you feel about the Lions?
I don't feel good. I think Jared Goff's going to have not a good year. I think Dan Campbell's Motor City run is going to have a little decline as well.
Come on, man.
I love Dan Campbell. Man. I love Dan Campbell, but I don't know.
They're going to bite their freaking kneecaps, man.
Well, they're going to bite their kneecaps. They're going to have to, man, to take something off. But I love 10.5. I love the I love the tandem that they had going on for so long. I don't think Isaiah Pacheco is going to have the same feel as Dave
He will not.
Montgomery. Um, Amon-Ra's obviously a beast. For some reason, I see a very, very big down year from Jameson Williams. I know he didn't have like the greatest season.
Mm-hmm.
Was it last year or 2 seasons before that he had a good season?
Not last year, but the year before.
Yeah,
He,
so
he
I mean,
played
I
well.
think I think he's on a slow decline. Uh, I don't know. I just don't think the defense has the that they had before. I mean, they still might have the heart, but I
Yeah.
don't. I just don't think they have the pieces anymore.
I'm going to go over only because I think this team is also similar to the two teams we just talked about, but they have a higher ceiling than like not a higher ceiling, but they've reached heights already in the past that those teams haven't for a while, like Cincy and Dallas. And I think they're similar where their defense just needs to be close to league average. Offense is going to hum. I think settling in a little bit after losing Ben Johnson, hopefully getting a little bit more stabilized in this second season without him. I think Gibbs is going to be awesome. I know Pacheco is not going to be as good as Montgomery, but I just think the run game in general is going to be good. Laporta looks healthy again. I just like this team. Something, and I like Dan Campbell and I like the coaching staff, but I also just think like I'm not high on Green Bay in the division. I do like Chicago and I do like the Vikings, but I don't like the Vikings enough to be better than the Lions, and I think this is going to be a Bears Lions division. Give me the Lions to go over the 10.5, even though I think that's a high number.
I
Um,
retracted my under after I looked at the schedule, so there's
oh,
that.
is it easy?
Yeah,
Yeah, I haven't. Yeah, I'm looking right now.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're going to go over that. I think they'll get to 11 at least.
I mean, especially with the interdivisional games, I mean, those are going to be coin flip, especially, I mean, not especially, but also with Chicago being,
Yeah,
in my opinion, the best team in that division.
yep. You want to
Cool.
wrap up that division with Green Bay?
Yeah, let's run it.
I am down on Green Bay.
I'm down on Green
Um,
Bay. I'm also down on Green Bay.
9.5 feels like one of those numbers where you're like, oh, that's easy over. Green Bay's good, usually, aren't they? I'm not a Jordan Love guy.
Same.
It's like people used to always be like, oh, like Justin Herbert's he's the hypothetical best quarterback. Well, I feel like it's Jordan Love now, where he's like the guy that they're like, all the nerds are like, he's hype in these hypothetical situations. Oh my God, look at this pass, look at this, look at that. There's like stretches of the game where he just doesn't hit anybody for like 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think. What happened with Lafleur was weird. Like they were going to fire him, and then instead they signed him to an extension. Other than Micah Parsons, like the defense is, I'm just not. I don't think it's like bad, but I don't think it's like a top five unit. And the offense is just too inconsistent for me. They don't know who they want to be. Like Jordan Love, you have to rein him in. The deep shots hurt them. He can also kill you with the deep shots, but it's like sometimes you just need to take the bread and butter. Josh Jacobs, the run game is going to be fine, as whatever. But I just something about them. I just think they're going to go under. I think they're going to win like 7 or 8 games.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is also another team that made like zero offseason moves, right?
Nothing really. No, yeah, nothing big to speak of.
I mean,
And I didn't love them
Javon
last year.
Hargrave, that was their biggest signing.
Hargrave, huge.
Brother, that man was not good.
And
Holy shit.
I don't like the receivers again, like Christian Watson and Goldman. Like they just have these guys that are like just big hitters, but they don't have like a big body guy. Like I guess Jaden Reed, but it's like they just don't have like a guy that it's like, oh, it's 3rd and 7. I need like a fucking just. I need to just throw it to a big guy over the middle. Like they just don't have that.
I mean, unless Matthew Golden has a big year, but after
Yeah,
watching last year, I don't think that's going to happen. As a man that
Tucker
drafted him
Craft.
in fantasy football, no.
I like Tucker Craft, but he's going to start the year hurt probably. So
Yeah.
I just don't like this team. The vibe is weird.
The vibe is weird. Um, is there a team that has high vibes that we have left? Let's go the commies, man.
The
Commies
commies.
can't wear number 5. Anyone can't even say the number 5.
I'm disrespected, and also I want my replica Heisman Trophy back, the fake one. Give it back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And you
shout
should
out to
name the
Jaden
stadium
Daniels.
after me.
Shout out to Jaden Daniels for that. His team around him. I don't really know what they're on. Somebody should tell his mom that he's a grown man. Um,
I'm gonna take the under. I'm just gonna go out and say it. Taking the under. I don't think Stephon Diggs was the biggest
yeah,
acquisition that you could have
yeah.
made. Rashad White, I don't think he's gonna be that number one guy that they want him to. Um,
I'm gonna go over.
okay.
I'm gonna go over. I understand the case for the under. I wanted to go under this whole time, but I'm looking at it and I just think last year was like such a year from hell for them. And
Another team I'm gonna have to look at the fucking
I think
schedule.
Daniels is gonna stay healthy this year. Their new offensive coordinator is like a Ben Johnson tree guy, so I think he's gonna be under center a little bit more, getting the ball out. I don't mind the running backs like Rashad White and Bill together. I think can make like them two together could make one good running back. Um, the defense is not going to be very good, and the roster's kind of old, so I'm worried about that. But they just have to get to 8 wins. I think they can do that.
Okay.
Um,
I'm looking at their schedule. For them to get to 8 wins, in my opinion, they're gonna have to beat Philly twice.
um, yeah, which oof, I'm still gonna go over. Fuck the schedule. I want to go over
Fuck
on
the
this team,
schedule.
so I'm going over,
Okay. Leave it at
and
that.
nobody can stop me.
All right, we got 4 more teams left. Bucks.
Yeah, this team's going under.
Yeah. This is one of those teams. I love Big. Bring him to the Steelers.
Yeah,
Baker
I did
Mayfield
see that.
has deserved to be a Steeler for forever.
I know it's just 7.5, but God, this is such bad vibes. Like the Baker thing coming into the year, not extending him. The roster's old. They let Mike Evans walk. Chris Godwin only has one leg. Um,
They got Mika though.
I do love Emeka, Big Boo.
Like,
Do you remember when Gronk said that?
I do.
It's completely serious, just sweating his ass off in the Fox studio.
Jesus,
Um,
this roster's fucking
it's
terrible.
bad. You got Vita Vea, one of your like cornerstones, asking for a trade, and you're just like, yeah, I guess. I don't know, maybe. Todd Bowles is the most lamed up coach of all lamed up coaches. This is sneaky. Like, let's say Baker like gets hurt or something, which is not out of the
Sneaky
question. He
worst
gets hurt a
team.
lot. This is sneaky. Could be the worst team in the league by the end of the year. There's always one that comes out of nowhere a little bit. This team could win like 3 games, legitimately.
Dude, you know what's even more electric about that? Baker goes down. Do you know who's coming in?
Oh God. Well, it's not Teddy Bridgewater anymore because he retired. Who?
Jake Browning.
Oh, yes. The king of
Legend.
3 wins. Oh
Legend.
my God. Jake Browning, dude. Poor
I think
guy
that's an
got fucked
easy
by Joe Flacco.
shout out the Huskies though.
Shout out the Huskies, but yeah, this is an under, and I would maybe even go like alternate under 5.5.
I like that.
Yeah,
Um,
this is a bad team.
Jacksonville.
The Jags, baby. Give me the over. Um,
I think this is an easy over.
yeah, I like this. I like this team. I liked him last year. I like him again this year. 8.5 feels incredibly low to me. I know they're gonna have a tougher schedule, but Liam Cohen, second year with Trevor Lawrence, who finally is like looking like the number one overall pick as of last year. I
Hmm.
like that they let Achane walk and didn't pay a running back a big number because I think Bashal Tutin's going to be good, and they got Chris Rodriguez for the goal line. Uh, good receivers: Brian Thomas, Jacoby
If he doesn't
Myers.
have the same season he did last year. Let's put
But I don't think they don't need him to be the number one guy though, because Parker Washington and Jacoby Myers and him and then Brian Thomas together
Yeah.
All three of those guys are pretty good together. And then I like their tight end. Their tight end room,
Brenton Strange was also he was slept on tight end last year.
Yes, good player, and the defense is good. They're well coached. They have a pool at their stadium,
Yep.
so over 8.5.
Duval.
Duval. Yeah, give me the over 8.5 for
I'm
sure.
also taking the over on that one. I love that.
Shout out Jacksonville, man.
Broncos.
Is this our last team? No, Broncos and then Chargers. Those are our last two.
San Francisco.
Oh, San Francisco. All right. Well,
I'm taking the under.
On the Broncos.
Yes, sir.
What's their number? 9.5. You're not a Bo Nix guy? Sean Payton, dude?
Not that I was until I found out he got wobbly ankles, man.
Sean Payton, dude. This defense is so good.
I'm not a Sean Payton guy.
Neither am I, but I know I keep using that logic of like this defense is so good that their floors is like going to be higher. I kind of feel that way about Denver, even though I do think Denver had a little bit of like they're a better team than the Panthers, but they had a little bit of that Panthers in them last year where I was like, now how the fuck are they going to win this game? And then they would just win it. So I am worried about that.
Wait, let me look at the roster the schedule before
they traded for Waddle. I like him fitting in there a lot more than he did with Miami.
Okay. Sorry, I'm looking at the schedule.
Yeah.
What's the number?
Sutton, Waddle, 9.5.
9.5? Holy shit. Okay.
I think they can get to 10. The defense is so good, and the offense just has to stay the same as last year, which I think it can.
Dude, their middle of the season is the most boo-boo shit I've ever seen in my life. They got Arizona, Kansas City, Carolina, Las Vegas, Pittsburgh, Miami, New York Jets, Vegas again.
Yeah, see, this team's getting to 10 wins, dude.
And then how do you not keep winning on a stretch like that?
Yeah, this team's getting 10 wins. And they got one of the best home field advantages, having to go to altitude. I just think they're getting 10 wins.
Okay, I'm also going to take the over now. The schedule's really just doing something to me.
Yeah.
Let's go Niners. Let's go Niners.
San Francisco, 9.5. Give me the under.
Okay.
Vibes are bad. Kyle Shanahan has a concussion. But the good news is the only thing that is hard for him is quick decision making and loud noises. Don't have to worry about that at NFL games, thankfully.
Yep.
Bad. I mean, you're bringing back Debo. Like, this team is just old, man. Trent Williams is still a stud, but he's old. Christian McCaffrey coming off like 1 million carries. He's dealing with general tightness, so he's not practicing. Like,
I don't know if you saw any of his off-season fucking workouts, though. That dude is on some Zen shit, dude. I think they might be terrible, but I think he might have another, like, Panthers like, MVP caliber season.
Damn. Should I take him number 2 overall in fantasy?
Wait, why are you? Oh, yeah, you almost lost last year.
I almost got last place.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And Brandon Ayuk not playing, man. Mike Evans hurt as fuck. Debo Samuel
bringing back Debo.
Being a fucking just meatball.
Yeah, just bringing him back. This team is just old, and it feels like it's like this is like, empires usually don't go out with a bang. They go out with a whisper. This feels like their whisper. Yeah. They had their chances in this window to win the Super Bowl, and they didn't. And I just think the window is closing as of this year, and they're going to have to kind of reset the table a bit. So give me the under.
I'm also taking the under. Tough division. They might even have some toss-up games.
Yeah.
With the Cardinals. That's crazy to say, but Brock Purdy he has his moments where he looks like the worst quarterback in the league.
And then he looks fucking awesome sometimes when he's dancing. Nothing is more infuriating than him dancing around in the pocket and then delivering to somebody wide open all of a sudden, and you should have sacked him 10 times.
Yep.
Probably.
Wait, do they still have that one wide receiver that got shot? What is his name?
Ricky Pearsall. Yeah, he's out for the year.
Oh fuck. Well,
he tried to avoid knee surgery, and then first practice back, he was like, "Oh yeah, I can't run." So then he got the surgery to start the season instead of getting it in the off season.
It's pretty smart.
He seems like a smart guy. So.
Yeah. Hanging out with people's guns and shit. Chargers.
Last team,
Last team.
9.5.
9.5.
Over, and they're going to win the division too. Mike McDaniel, OC. Omarion Hampton. Keaton Mitchell, Kamani Vidal. Quentin. Quentin Johnson. I think Lab McConkey is going to have a big bounce back here. This team's going to be good. And especially Herbert is going to have a really good year with McDaniel calling plays and putting him in a nice, advantageous position. So I'll go over 9.5, and I think they're going to win this division.
When the fuck did they sign David Njoku?
Off season, dude. He is fucking awesome. He's ripped.
What the hell?
This team is good, dude. Their tight end room's good. Their receiver room's good. They're set, and they have a good offensive line. Slater and Joe Alt. If they're healthy on the O line, this team is going to be awesome.
Where? Yeah. Wow, you just convinced me. Yeah, I'm gonna take the over.
What would be better than just if we could get both of these teams healthy? Them, I know you're a Steelers fan, but them and the Bengals healthy, and they're playing in the AFC Championship game. That's a fantastic game.
I love that. I've always been a Herb guy too, so.
I've always loved Herbert. So yeah.
Last question on this team. Is Joey Bosa gonna play this year, or is it Nick?
He is not going to play for them. He plays for the Bills.
Oh my god, dude! Am I that just out of touch with everything?
Khalil Mack, though, still there. Derwin James, still there.
Wow, dude, that's embarrassing.
That's okay.
No, it's
the Bosas are pretty irrelevant. So
yeah, well, glad I could end the pod with that, man.
We just went through every team's over under. So Devin and anybody else who's listening out there, hope you wrote it down, and I hope you're putting together a parlay. Because we're going 32-0. One of us is.
How did we? I mean, the only ones we disagreed on.
Detroit,
Philly commies. No,
Houston?
I changed my Detroit one. Houston.
Yep.
The boys are in sync. Our cycles are synced, man.
We are synced up. We got that app. Whatever it is that tracks your cycle. We're on that shit.
Well, I'll throw these all in a parlay and see what the odds are. Let's just get everyone rich, man.
Let's say everybody's getting rich. This is a get rich quick scheme, so that's what's going on.
Yeah.
But thanks for listening. We just gave you every single over under suit, so be thankful.
Yeah, so if you want to be rich, all you have to do is throw $1 on it. You'll win $1.5 million. So thank us later.
Comment, like, subscribe.
The Seahawks are losing to the Cowboys.
It's just a preseason. It's okay.
Dude, you have to just enjoy it more, dude.
I do like the preseason.
Jalen Milroe's 3 for 4 with 16 yards. Doesn't that just hype you up just a little bit?
I like seeing Milroe out there.
Dude, Milroe and Joe Milton's going on right now. We're talking about the fucking.
Yeah, we need to be watching this game. So
yeah.
Everybody, later, please go tune in.
Yes, sir.
This is a must watch.